Hey guys, Happy New Year. Welcome back to life after the holidays. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. Lots of family time, lots of laughter, good food, some yummy treats, and some time for intention and goal setting. If you are a resolution maker, I hope you made some really awesome ones. And if you're not a resolution maker, then I hope you are stoked to smash the year. I'm not a resolution maker. Personally, I don't like to feel like the end of one year, the start of a new year is the time to make changes. I like to implement as I go. So that's my thing. But I do work in the industry of New Year's resolutions. January being very busy for fitness trainers. Any of you out there, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I just want to offer some advice and just chat a little bit about New Year's resolutions, I guess, for lack of better wording, and maybe just some tips to help along the way. Because it can be very overwhelming depending on where you're starting from in your fitness journey. If it's brand spanking new and you're like, this is the year and I'm gonna exercise 5 days a week and I'm going to eat really well all the time and I'm going to run and I'm going to do that 10K and I'm going to do this and this and this, it can get super overwhelming and often leads to complete you quit you quit everything because it's too much all at once. So I like to implement things one at a time. So as an example, when I work with clients online and in person, if it's a pretty new thing, exercise is a new thing to you, and healthy lifestyle is a new thing, I like to start with just one goal a week. First one usually is increasing someone's water. So don't look at all of these things you want to do and think, oh my god, I have to do all of those right now, because you're just going to overwhelm yourself. So write all of the things that you're really excited about implementing into your life. So maybe that's I want to eat better, I want to exercise regularly, I want to make sure I'm sleeping, I want to start meditating, I want to start having date nights with my spouse, I want to take up a new class, I want to go back to school, whatever it is. So write them all down and then give each one a week. So let's say the first one is to start eating healthier. That might mean more than what it says. It's eating healthier. What does that mean to you? So let's use that one as an example because that's usually up there on the list. Week 1, let's spend time in the kitchen and just chuck everything that doesn't serve us. So we're going to chuck everything that comes in a package, everything that's sugary and processed, so cookies, crackers, chips. Most cereals are probably going to go. Breads are going to go. We can come back to that. There are some breads that I think are awesome, but get everything out of the house. Spend a week cleaning out all of the crap, all of the stuff that isn't serving you, and then start refilling up the stuff that does. Some of the snacky stuff that I like to have I have them in my gym bag all the time, are these guys. So basically it's just like adult fruit leather. So this one here is berries, spinach, apples, and sweet potato, and that's it. And this is if I'm hungry. Granted, there's not a lot of calories in here. This is not a meal by any means, but this is a really good, just something to pop in your mouth when you're feeling kind of snacky. There's 15 calories, not a big deal. Yeah, simple, so delicious. And these come in a ton of flavors. So I have a whack of these just in my gym bag. Another one that I like, and I got this actually in my stocking this year, but it's a Fantastic bar, and there's not a lot of Fantastic bars. Most of them, although their marketing is healthy, are not. But this guy's lovely. So this is plant-based, and it's got a really nice chocolatey coating, and the inside is just full of green and protein. So ingredients are brown rice protein, dates, peanut butter, raisins, green powder, and in the green powder we've got wheatgrass, barley grass, spirulina, blueberries, raspberries, broccoli sprouts, beet juice, and carrot juice. There's chia seeds in here, so it's a nice source of fiber. Buckwheat strawberries, something I can't pronounce. Stevia, orange flavor, and then the chocolate coating is just organic dark chocolate. So this is great. And this is not super easy to find, this brand, but most health food stores are going to carry this. Anyway, those are just really easy things to have on the go. Always make sure you've got some fruit in your car. And I do very much recommend always having your protein with you, because protein A is one of the most expensive foods to eat. So a protein powder is a really nice go-to for on the road. And I use Magnum. I'm a sponsored athlete with Magnum Nutraceuticals, and they are a Canadian company, pharmaceutical grade. Everything's delicious and really high quality. So I always keep my chocolate Quattro in the car so that I always have protein. If I'm out and about and I don't want to stop, or I don't want to go into a grocery store and find the healthiest option, I've got some veggie based or some fruit in my car and some protein powder. So just making sure that you're prepared. Speaking of being prepared, you want to get into the habit, going back to that list of habits, of prepping your food. So part of eating clean and staying on track and getting those New Year's resolutions is having your food prepped, because when your food is not prepped, you're stuck. And it's lunchtime and you're at work and you're starving and you don't have your food, so you run to the closest cafe or the closest grocery store and you get something pre-made and packaged, and I promise you it's crap. 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be crap. And so and it's expensive. So take a little bit of time at the end of each day and just prep up your food. Something I do often, usually twice a week, is take a bunch of chicken or fish or whatever meat it is that you're cooking, and if you're a vegetarian, then your protein source of choice, and just cook up a ton of it. So I put all my chicken, season it all up really nicely, pop it in the oven, you know, however many, let's say 12 chicken breasts, 10 to 12 chicken breasts, pop in the oven. While those are in the oven, I'm going to prepare my vegetables. So a couple ways to do that, but I really love roasted vegetables, or maybe you like them fresh. So just do all of your chopping, put that all in a container, and then your veggies are ready to go. And your chicken's ready to go. Or meat. And then if you're gonna do like maybe some yam or some brown rice or quinoa or whatever it is that you're doing, cook that up and you've got your food ready, and there's no reason not to have your meals. So talked a little bit about bringing in those habits so that you're eating well. The next one on the list is usually exercise. So you want to be exercising more. That's awesome. So what I did this year is I set the intention to get in 20 minutes of sprints every day, Monday through Friday. Those are my work days. So you just do that. And sometimes what I find is helpful is getting a calendar or a whiteboard, and make your own calendar and stick it where you can see it every single day, and you mark off. And then you can see your progress. I did that when I was trying to implement flossing my teeth. And you feel really good checking it off. So whatever it is that your goal is, so let's say you want to exercise 20 minutes a day, or 30 minutes a day, or 10 minutes a day, or you want to do yoga every day or 3 times a week for January, whatever your goal is. Put out your calendar where you can see it on a daily basis and mark those off, and it just feels so satisfying. And then it's in your face. You're not forgetting it. You're not like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, it's fine. Oh, nobody really knows. If you can't keep a promise to yourself, we've got problems. And you know what? We're always the first. We always let ourselves down before we would ever let anyone else down. And that's just crap. That's crap. Because if something happened, God forbid, something happened and this world fell apart and you were the only one left, it's you. It's you and only you. So love yourself and keep promises to yourself and believe in yourself and stand up for yourself and want more for yourself. It's a whole other topic, but if you've decided that this is the year that you're going to eat better, and exercise more, then for God's sakes, do it, because life is really freaking short. Really short. We all know this all too well. So just slow down your goals and pick one at a time and nail it. Nail it. First week, let's toss out the crap food. Bring in some new good stuff. Awesome. If maybe you need 2 weeks to get that done, then take 2 weeks. That's great. Maybe the next week you implement more water. So we're adding in an extra liter a day until you get up to about 3 liters a day of water. That might take a while, but take your time and be kind to yourself in that process. It's going to be hard if it's new, but take your time. And then maybe in week 3, you start adding in 1 extra day of exercise. Or maybe that's the point that you're like, nope, I'm going to do 10 minutes of exercise every day. And maybe that's all you do, but that's awesome. So now you've got all the food is gone, all the good stuff is in, your water's up, and now you're exercising every day. That's great. And we're at week 4. You're flying through January, checking off goals. This is awesome. Week 5, maybe you add in a cool class that you wanted to try. You know, like just give yourself time. Allow yourself time so that as the year goes on, everything is starting to become super normal and you're not feeling overwhelmed because you've done everything at a nice speed. That's my suggestion anyway. What else do I want to talk about? Put it out there to the world. If you've got a goal or you've set an intention or a resolution to do something, whatever it is, put it out there to the world. Mention it to your friends and family. Maybe put it on Facebook. Hey everybody, this is what I'm doing. Hold me accountable. I'm super excited. This is what I want. I want it so bad. I have a feeling that as human, I might slip up, and I am inviting all of my friends and family to call me on it if you see me slipping up. Put it out there. Then you're accountable. Find a training partner or someone that you can meet up with or check in with. Maybe this is the year you hire a coach or a trainer. You know, do what you need to do to make those goals happen. Just setting them isn't enough. You have to set them, you have to write it down, you have to put it out there, and then you have to act daily on it. They will not come to you. You need to go out and get them. And they're going to be hard, but they're going to be worth it. I promise. Happy New Year.